I'm about to save another marriage with this 4-layer delight dessert. Girl, let's get started on this one here. All right, the first thing we're going to do to make this dessert is we're going to make our crust. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 cup of flour. It's going to kind of mix it with a fork to make sure we break it down. You can sift it if you want. I'm not going to sift it. I'm just going to stir it up. We're going to pour 1 cup of flour into our pan. Then I'm going to take some walnuts. You can use pecans. The original recipe, this is my mom's recipe. It did call for pecans, but I'm just going to use walnuts because I have them and they're cheaper. So I'm going to put about a cup of walnuts. Let's see, it's about a cup, I guess, once we crunch them up. So I'm going to just take, these are kind of big and chunky. So I'm just going to crush them up with my hand. If you use nuts that are already chopped, you ain't got to do this, but I'm just going to crush them up, put them in our flour. Okay. Again, if you buy nuts that are already chopped, you don't have to go through this, but I got these walnuts cheap. That big ass bag was only $8, bro. So I'm going to use them. I actually like walnuts better than pecans, really. I don't know why. I just like them. They're just good. Nuts on the wall. Walnuts. Better than pecans. Pecan. Do you say pecan? Pecans. Okay, so one cup of nuts. Just kind of roughly bust it up. Okay. Don't have to be perfect, girl. I'll crush them up best we can. Okay. So 1 cup of nuts, 1 cup of flour, and then 1 stick of butter melted, either margarine. This is unsalted butter. And I'm just going to pour that unsalted, melted butter over our mixture, over our nuts and flour. You're just going to take a fork and stir it up till it's all mixed together, okay? It's going to make like a doughy kind of mixture. Okay? Make sure you just keep mixing it. Mix it well until that butter combines with the flour and the nuts, the nuts, the nuts, the nuts, the nuts. Girl, you're going to love this. This is my favorite. Really, this is my favorite holiday dessert my mom used to make. I liked it better than anything she made, really. Okay, so we're just going to mix it up till it's all mixed. See how it clumps together? Till all the, just make sure all the white flour is gone. Okay. Now, once that's mixed, you can kind of, yes, my oven is ready, 350 degrees. We're going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees. This is going to be our crust for our dessert. Okay. So once that's mixed, you can just kind of press it if you want. Girl, that ain't working. Let's do this. Not working, Steve. I know. Sometimes you have to compromise. Well, I don't know why it's not working. Let me see what I got. Okay. I got this cake spreader thingy. I'm just gonna spread it around till it covers the bottom. You just want it to cover the. Girl, this ain't working either. Okay. I don't know how my mom did it. Damn it. Because when I do it like this, it's sticking to my hand. How did mom do it? I don't know. Okay. All right. So what we're just gonna spread it. This is a disaster here. Let's see what happened. See, this is when I would normally call my mom and say, "What did you do, girl?" But mama's passed on. Uh, see, she always said you're gonna be useless after I pass away. She's right. Okay, so you just want to press. You just want to press it until it's kind of covering the bottom of this pan, but not too thick. Just press it out best you can. There we go. It's starting to do better now. Just kind of press it with your hand. You just want to You just want to make sure the bottom is covered. Try not to have any of the glass showing. If you understand what I'm saying, press it with your fingers. It don't have to. It's not. You don't want it up the sides or nothing. It's just got to be. Shit. All right. So I think this is gonna work. Finally, it's working. I think what I should have done is crush my nuts up maybe a little smaller. That's kind of what's causing it. I think my nuts are too big, girl. Big nuts. That's what it is. My nuts are too big, and I should have had smaller nuts. Okay, yeah. So you just want to make a nice little layer like this. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to work for some reason. Girl, I haven't made this in a few years, so bear with me. All right, so there we go. I think that's good. It's covering the bottom well enough. All right. Now, we're going to pop that in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, okay? We're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. Can you see that? Oh. Okay. Merry Christmas. All right. Let's throw it in the oven, girl. We'll be back. Okay. I've cooked the crust. I actually cooked this 35 minutes. Because it wasn't browning like I wanted it to, but it's got a nice little light brown to it. It's what I want. So I believe it's done, hopefully. Uh, we're just gonna let it cool now completely. You want it to be completely cool. Not warm, just room temperature. So I'm gonna put it, I got it on this rack and we're just gonna let it cool. Probably gonna take at least maybe an hour or so. You just want it to be completely cool, okay, before we start layering our layers in it, okay? So let's get the next thing mixed up and I'll show you what we're gonna do. But we're gonna wait till this cools. All right, so we're gonna make our first layer, I guess. We're gonna put in our crust. I went ahead and put the crust in the refrigerator so it would stiffen up, okay? So we're gonna make our first layer of sweet deliciousness. I got 1 cup of powdered sugar, which I'm gonna sift into a bowl. Okay. Use our little sifter here. I'm gonna sift this in here. Girl, we'll come back. This is taking a while. Okay, we got our powdered sugar sifted. 1 cup of powdered sugar sifted. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. You want to let that thaw out to room temperature. And then you're going to take 1 cup of Cool Whip. Okay. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 cup of powdered sugar. And this is gonna be the first layer in our dessert. It's gonna go right on top of our crust. Like I said, I got our crust in the refrigerator, getting cold. After I let it cool to room temperature, I went ahead and stuck it in the refrigerator. That'll stiffen it up, because you want all this to be cold when you put it together. Because we're after you put it together, you're gonna put it in the refrigerator anyway for a while. Oh shit. Anyway, we're just gonna mix this up, and you just want to mix this up till it's creamy. You use a fork like I'm doing, or electric mixer. I probably should have got my electric mixer out, but I'm just gonna do it with a fork. Be careful, because the powdered sugar will go everywhere. Anyway, we're just gonna mix this up, okay? Just keep mixing it till it's nice and creamy, almost like a cake icing, okay? And I'll show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I did have to use the mixer on it. It was too lumpy. So yeah, you wanna use your electric mixer on this, okay? So now that we got it all mixed together, we got our crust nice and cold and hard. So you're just gonna scoop it in here, kind of spread it out a little bit. Get it out of your bowl. We'll put all this together real quick. And this, if you like to lick the bowl, is wonderful. So just spread it around best you can. Get it nice and layered evenly. I'm going to turn it like this. Is that better? Yes. This, if you got a child in the house, they will like this. If they, they will like, can I lick the bowl? Give them the whole bowl. But try to get as much of it out as you can. Okay? So first, okay. So that's our first layer. You just want to spread it evenly inside your plate. This is your powdered sugar, cream cheese, and Cool Whip. As Stewie says on Family Guy, Cool Whip. Okay, just spread it evenly. Try to keep it nice. Just use a spoon and spread it like that. Okay, so once we get that, oh shit, girl, look what I just did. Okay, the next layer, we're gonna put some chocolate pudding, okay? And this chocolate pudding says to put 3 cups of milk in it. It's instant. For pie, it says put 2.5 cups. So you want to cut your milk back by 1/2. Okay, so this is 2.5 cups of milk to make this chocolate pudding, because you want it to be thicker. Okay, I made this before I started the video, because this has to be in the refrigerator at least an hour. It's been in there a couple hours actually. So we're gonna mix it, smooth it out. This is a lot of pudding. I don't know if I'll put it all, but you're just gonna put your chocolate pudding in there on top of your mixture here. This might be more. This is like a family size box, so not quite sure we'll need it all. But I'm gonna put a lot, okay? Because want to make sure. So it's gonna be pretty much all of it almost. But anyway, just kind of lightly smooth that around. Cover it with that nice chocolatiness. Okay, get your layer of chocolate pudding in there. So you've covered up all that. We put the rest? I don't know, girl. Just don't want to overfill it. I think we can fit it in there. We'll just kind of. That's good. We'll leave some for the kids that want to lick the bowl. Don't be greedy, Mama. Let the kid have some of it. Sometimes Daddy likes to lick the bowl too. Shit. All right. So now we're going to layer on top of the chocolate pudding. We're going to layer some Vanilla pudding. Remember, cut it back by half for the pie. It has pie and then regular pudding, and then the pie, you just, instead of putting 3 cups of milk, you put 2.5. You want it to be a little bit thicker. So whatever pudding you're using, just cut your milk back a little bit. You don't want it to be runny. So then on top of that chocolate pudding, we're going to put our vanilla pudding. Okay. Put your vanilla pudding all up on the chocolate pudding. That's right. We'll make this a nice little interracial dessert here. Girl, you know I love. Oh, anyway. Okay, so let's same deal. We're gonna try to spread it around. All right. So once we do that, we're gonna just want to smooth your vanilla pudding out where it's nicely layered on top of your chocolate. Okay. Smooth it out. Oh, girl, you're going to love this, believe me. Again, leave some for the kids to lick the bowl. All right. Now I got to get another spoon. I dropped my spoon in there like a big dummy. And then we're going to take what's left of our Cool Whip. Because remember, we used 1 cup of this. Now I'm just going to take the rest of the Cool Whip. And we're going to spread it around on top. Hope this is enough. I think it will be. Maybe I should have bought the bigger Cool Whip. I think it'll be all right, girl. Okay, so then we want to spread our Cool Whip on top. Give it a nice layer on top. Okay. Gently. You want to just try to cover up the pudding so it'll look pretty. Like that. Okay. Spread it around. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Evenly as you can. Ooh, try not to do that. See, I got too deep. Now I got some yellow on top. It's okay. It's still going to taste good, girl. All right. Now, last thing we're going to do, you're going to top it with some more nuts. All right. Again, these nuts are kind of big, so I'm just going to kind of crush them up with my hand. Again, you might want to put these in a Ziploc and crush them a little bit, but I'm primitive, girl. Just going to hit the top with some more of these nuts. All up on top. Okay? And that's it, girl. It's done. Now, can you dig into it right away? Probably. But I like to put it back in the refrigerator, you know, for at least an hour. I'm going to go ahead and put more nuts. You put as many nuts on top as you want, but I like more. So that's it right here, girl. And I guarantee you, this here will save any marriage if it's in peril, girl. Okay, right there. There you go, girl. There's your 4-layer delight. Isn't that pretty, girl? I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for at least another hour. Then we'll give it a taste test. All right, let's see what we got. It's been in the refrigerator cooling a while. Or it was already cold, girl. But anyway, we're going to give it a taste. See if I can get some of that crust, some of it, all the layers on there, girl. Let's try that. Mm. It's so creamy. I mean, it's chocolate pudding, vanilla pudding with nuts and cream cheese and what do you call it? Powdered sugar or Cool Whip. I mean, girl, how would it not taste good? Mm. Girl, I could eat this whole pan. You gotta try this one here. Mm. Perfect for the holidays. 4-layer delight. Y'all like and subscribe? I'll see you on the next video, girl.